Hey, it's Chris Bowling.
Chris Byer,
Brad Johnson here.
Hey, Brad. Another
Hey,
Bottom
guys.
Line
Thursday.
Thursday.
Woo! So
Bottom
excited.
line.
What are we going to talk about?
You want to talk about the bottom line of how HSAs are being used?
Yes.
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 Okay. So, quick history lesson, often touted as one of the best savings vehicles a person could have for even retirement, right?
Yep.
That triple tax benefit, take the money
Absolutely.
out pre-tax. It can grow tax-free, and when you
Yep.
pay it out, also tax-free. So great. I know a lot of financial planners say almost max that out before you do 401k, depending on who you
Yeah.
are.
Yes.
But a study came out, Plan Sponsor magazine, good resource. They found that actually most people, though, nearly two-thirds that have HSA accounts are really using it for short-term expenses that they plan to have coming up immediately, or even trying to
Yes.
pay for stuff from the prior year that they weren't able to pay off before. So only about a third are really using it for long-term savings. And I guess as we think about it, I probably sounds about right.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
hear all the studies about, paycheck to paycheck and obviously medical costs going up and up and up. But yeah, just thought interesting stat, and who knows, maybe that's why the cost curve of those programs isn't really taking
Oh,
effect because it's really
Yeah.
just financing mechanism more so than a cost control tool. But yeah, what
I
are your
know I've been on an HSA since I got off my parents' plan post college because I needed something cheap.
yeah,
And, I spent a lot of time putting money in to take money back out for current expenses
yeah.
and using that as the fund to pay down medical bills, dental bills, whatever. But it's only been the last few years that I've looked at that and said, let me throw as much as I can in and just hold that with reimbursement in the future. I mean, it's
Uh,
another third of your 401k contributions when you look at a family max for HSA now. It certainly shifted in my mindset.
yeah,
I don't think I've pulled a dime out of my HSA I think I've been in HSA for 8 or 9 years, and I don't think I've pulled a dollar out. So, and it's that concept, right? Is especially if you're thinking about retiring pre-65. I mean, the Cobra rates or dear God, .gov rates. I mean, it's gonna wipe it's gonna wipe out of balance really quick. When you're
yeah,
spending
Yes.
$2,500 a month, it's gonna be gone. So that was kind of my theory, right or wrong, was just use it to pay,
Yeah.
you know?
yeah. Save it for a rainy day. And yeah, if a person has the means to do it, by all means,
Right.
maximize that. So yeah, it's tough though. We've got groups that offer both, and I do
Right.
think you're right. So many people that sign up either can't afford the more generous plan, and they
Yes.
really aren't using it saving for a rainy day. They're using it just because that's the plan they can pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We've got a
yeah,
call this afternoon, and one of our clients is going to add an HSA, and our actuarial team is saying the premiums are only 8% less. And they're like,
Yeah.
how's that possible? It's like,
yeah,
because I should say the type of plan we created for an HSA is a pretty rich plan. Just to
Right.
use an HSA, you don't want to have something that's like ours, which is tough. You know, just a basic $3,400 100% plan.
yeah. Simple
We've had
to
more
yeah,
clients, though, in the last renewal cycle asking to add the HSA because they're hiring either employees that are high wage that want to use it for tax advantages, or so many of their employees are coming with an HSA balance because
Right.
that seems to be a default for so many employers. But I think it's a conversation of education. What do you need it for? How do you use it? It's another financial tool.
yeah, yep. And I think the reason that originally came about that it's going to bend the trend probably hasn't, yeah, kind of panned out like they had hoped. But you're right. I think it still makes sense to continue offering them. Those of us that have them really don't want to lose them.
Right.
Right.
And like you said too, to
True.
pick up new employees, hey, I had this, I can't get it here. How hard is it to add it to the mix? Not that hard,
Yeah.
So
And I think
yeah,
the other addition too is that, historically my HSA was in a bank earning next to nothing. And now we have the options to invest in the market over a certain threshold. That changes your mindset if you say, all right, I'm using this for future. let me play the market a bit, invest my proceeds, and see where it goes. It's different than just I'm holding money to spend for future medical this year.
Right. Yep. So we'll keep an eye on it, but it's
Good
kind of
discussion.
interesting.
Love it.
No, good topic. Thanks, Brad.
All
Thank you,
right.
Brad.
See you next time.
We'll see you.
All right. Bye bye.